Welcome to today's energizing and grounding flow. Some days we have time for a full hour practice, and other times we may only have a few minutes for a little yoga snack. So that's my intention with this video. My name is Tate, and I'll be your guide for the next few moments. So starting by coming to the top of your mat, finding a stable stance, grounding down through the feet. And let's just start by finding some shoulder shrugs, rolling shoulders up and back. And switching out the direction. And then let's take a couple shoulder shrugs as we inhale, bring them up. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale. One more. Okay. Next, inhale, arms fold up, gaze follows, full body stretch, you've got it. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold, lead with the heart. Inhale, halfway lift, 90-degree angle with the body, pull the navel in. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step it back to plank. Option here to lower knees down in plank and then lower down. Option to take a chaturanga where we shift the weight forward, bend 90-degree angle through the elbows, and then lower down to lift up and up dog. Inhale. And then exhale. Let's take a child's pose here, just exploring 2 rounds of breath. Inhale, gaze forward, tuck under toes, come into a downward facing dog, hips come up and back, gaze comes to navel or in between the big toes. Let's take a full round of breath in and exhale, sigh it out. One more, just like that, you've got it. Deepest breath you've taken all day. And let it go. Okay. Inhale, gaze forward, slowly walking towards the top of your mat, inch by inch. Take your time. Take a wide stance. We're going to switch it out. Grab a hold of opposite elbows, ragdoll pose, swaying from side to side. And this is more about releasing through the low back and the spine than it is about stretching through your hamstrings. So allow for there to be a nice bend through your knees. You can find a sway. Shake the head yes, nod the head no. Full round of breath in. And exhale, let it go. Okay. Slow to rise, strong legs, vertebrae by vertebrae. Can we slowly climb the length of the spine back up to stand? Engaging through legs and glutes to protect the low back. Okay, everything comes up. As we inhale, shoulder shrug back up. Exhale, bring them down. 2 more. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, float them back. Last one. Inhale, arms fold up, gaze follows. This time, exhale, we're going to twist to the right. So arms are going to come to an L. And we're going to gaze back behind us, or maybe even a T. Hips come forward. Inhale up. Exhale, twist, opposite direction. 1 more each side. and twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale, rise. And here we're going to find a goddess pose. So nice and grounding here. Find a nice and wide gaze through your feet. And we're going to angle the toes out slightly. As we lower down, we want to stay engaged through the navel and engaged through the abdomen. So swoop the tailbone under. Lower down, track knees over ankles. Simultaneously, can we imagine the knees are pressing back in space? Okay, so this is going to be our goddess pose. Maybe hands come to heart here. Stacking shoulders directly over hips. If you'd like to lift up one of the heels or both of the heels, take it or leave it. Full round of breath in, lower down a little bit more. And exhale, let it go. One more, you've got it. Thank you, muscles, for working. And exhale. Last one. And exhale, coming out. You can shake it out. Okay. We're going to find a wide-legged forward fold here. So heel toe the feet a little bit more wide. Drop the hands down. And you can sway from side to side here once again. Find a breath in and out. We're going to walk the hands over to the left foot and pivot the left toes to face the short side edge of the mat. So we're finding a lower lunge. Lower the back right knee. Untuck the right toes. Knee is over ankle. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, side bend. Right hand to left wrist, little side bend. Inhale up. Switch it out. Side bend opposite direction. Inhale up. Exhale, half split. Send the hips back. Flex through the left foot and take a forward fold over that extended left leg. Round of breath in. And exhale, lengthening through spine. Last one. And exhale. And pedal back down through that left foot. Tuck under the right toes. We're going to come into a lifted lunge. Bring the right knee up. Inhale, arms rise up. Tailbone tucks under. Glutes engage. Hips are squared off forward. Imagine the left hip is slightly drawing back as the right draws forward. So the hips are really squared off here. You can come into this as deep as you'd like. Okay. Inhale, arms raise up. Exhale, interlace the palms behind the low back. Roll shoulders up and back. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, humble warrior, forward fold. Inhale up. Pivot the toes to face the long side edge of the mat. We'll come back to that forward fold. Really letting all of that breath go, any buildup of tension. One more, you've got it. And next, inhale. Travel the hands to the right toes. Pivot the right toes to face the short side edge of the mat. We're coming to a lunge on the other side. Lower left knee down. Find your grounding. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend, opposite direction. Inhale, up. Exhale, hips come back. Right foot flexes, forward fold over the extended leg. If we have blocks and we can't reach, you can bring the hands to stacks of blocks here. 2 rounds of breath here, you've got it. Pulling navel in. Spine lengthens. Next, exhale, pedal that right foot down, tuck under left toes, lift up to lunge. Engage through glutes, tuck the tailbone under. Find that stability. Feel as if the right hip is drawing back slightly, left is drawing forward, so we're really squared off. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, allow them to clasp behind the back. Inhale, roll shoulders up and back. Heart lifts. Exhale, forward fold, chest opens, hands lift up. Take it or leave it. Breath in and breath out. Up we come. Step it forward. Hands to heart. Settle the eyes closed. Observing what's happening in your body. You don't need to judge it, analyze, or get rid of anything. Just becoming curious. Inhale, reaching arms up, gaze follows, full body stretch. Exhale, forward fold, lead with the heart, hinge at hips all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs. Flat back, navel pulls in, hips draw back, heart shines forward, neck is neutral. Forward fold. Plant the hands, step it back to plank. And we're gonna lower everything down to find a Sphinx pose or seal. So coming up onto our forearms here, and we want to stack our elbows directly underneath shoulders, nice and broad. As we settle in, you may want to find a little bit of a rock from side to side. And instead of collapsing down through shoulders here, we want to press down to lift up, imagining the heart is shining forward, tucking tailbone under, so we're pressing hips down into mat. You can feel this back bend here. You may want to explore bobbleheading the neck and the head out. Navel pulls in. Perhaps your low back is feeling fairly mobile and you want to find seal pose instead. Hands come to the corners of the mat. Again, we're pressing down through hips. We can lift the elbows up simultaneously. Heart comes forward. Imagine we're squeezing a pencil in between the shoulder blades. Everything's nice and engaged and supported. Breath in wherever we are. And breath out. One more, you've got it. Can lower everything down. Cross the arms, make a pillow for ourselves. Let's windshield wipe out the feet. Bend them in. And taking any final stretches you want for your practice. Maybe you have more time. We'll wrap things up with a quick meditation. You can come to the backside body. You can stay grounded on the belly. Wherever you are, can we allow the body to find some ease and comfort? Allowing for the eyes to settle, the jaw to relax, the bones to weigh heavy, muscles to soften. Becoming aware of the crown of your head. And allowing for the crown of the head to relax. Inside the right cheek. Inside the left cheek. Right eye. And left eye. The folds of the right ear. And the folds of the left ear. Base of the throat. Center of the heart. Both elbows and forearms. Right palm. Left palm. Right pointer finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Pinky. And right thumb. Left pointer finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Left pinky. And left thumb. Allowing for the hip bones to relax, the right knee, the left knee, right shin, right ankle, sole of the right foot, the left knee, left shin, ankle, and the left foot. I'm beginning to invite some movement back in and through the body. We'll wrap things up with the box breath. Start by taking a cleansing breath in and a cleansing breath out. We're going to take equal parts inhale, pause, exhale, Pause. Inhale for your count of 3 seconds. Pausing for 3. Exhale 3. Pause 3. Taking 2 more rounds. In for 3 seconds. Pause 3. Exhale 3. Pause 3. Last one. In 3. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Another cleansing breath in. And cleansing breath out. Finding yourself back at the top of your mat. Finding a comfortable seated position. Hand to heart, hand to belly. Just taking a final moment to acknowledge yourself for showing up on your mat today. Go in peace. Go in power. Shanti.